it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, no matter how hard you work on it, it will not be, and that's fine. It's like how many billions and trillions of people on this planet Earth? 1.5 million people might follow you and might not even know the next person. Hi, hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. A safe space for you, for me, and for everybody. I recently had a milestone of, being on YouTube for 1 year. Kind of person that I am, I try my best to celebrate all my wins. Whether it is this small, I still celebrate it because it's not easy. It is not. Currently, YouTube to me is one of those things that if I did not do it in this my life, I would have regretted it. And there's a saying, it's better you do something and you regret doing it than you regret not doing that thing at all. So I started this channel, I started YouTube, and later that down the line I regret starting it than regret not starting it at all. So that's just a motto that I'm trying to live by now. If I want to do something, or I have this zeal and this passion to get this done, no matter how small I think that thing is at that moment, I try my best to just do it. So yeah, let's head straight into the video. This video is just like all the things I have learned after spending 1 good year on YouTube as a small and upcoming YouTuber. The number one thing I'm going to start with is this: too many strategies becomes no strategy at all. When I first started YouTube, I started it in a very nonchalant way because watching YouTube, you'd see a lot of aesthetically pleasing things. You see people doing things a certain way or in a certain order, in a certain ambience, and then you feel like, if I start it this way now, who is going to follow me? Or if I do it this way, who is going to even care to even click on my channel? Like, the lighting is not okay, this one is not this. And then you just start strategizing too much. At the end of the day, you don't even start because a lot of fear of, oh, if I do it this way, people will laugh at me, or if I start it this way, people are going to see me somehow, or it's going to be cringy, or this or that. Or you start strategizing, okay, I'm going to get my place to this shape for me to start. When I started YouTube, my house was practically in a mess. I was just lying on my bed one day and I'm like, Favor, start it. I held a fan in my hand and I was fanning myself because there was so much heat in the house. There was no light. I was just on my bed. I didn't even know how to even operate camera wise. I had zero strategy at all. And I realized that is when I had no strategy, that's when I actually even started, and it became something to me. Like, I'm just super proud of myself on how far I have been consistent and kept it pushing on YouTube, because it just started as, oh, this thing that I'm saying that I'm going to start, let me just start it. And I just started it, and I'm still using my phone and minimal things, like making do with what I have to get the best. And we are growing, yes, and we are growing in number, and I'm really super proud of myself for that. Like, so sometimes when you strategize too much, you end up doing nothing at all. Yes, there's nothing wrong in carrying a pen and paper. I pen down like different ideas and things I want to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you consume yourself with a certain standard of what you want it to be, at the end of the day, you get nonsense. So number one, too many strategy is no strategy at all. Trust me. The next thing is burnout. Yeah. Sometimes you are so eager to start something, and there's that zeal and that excitement and that over happiness to start it. At that initial state, I had this burning zeal. I'm like, I'm releasing this video, I'm starting, it's going to grow. And when you have one setback, or when you post a video that you placed your entire mind and time in delegating and making sure it looks a certain way, and you get 2 views or 3 views and no likes and no comments, my god, we small YouTubers, we tend to try to make yourself happy with what you can get. But sometimes it can be a little bit saddening and disappointing when you know you have placed a lot to do what you have done, and at the end of the day you don't get what you feel like the accolades for what you have done. Do you get? There are some days that videos that you will not expect anything at all, you just see people viewing it, or YouTube actually pushes it out there into like for use for people, just the same way they do it on TikTok, like your for you page now. So burnout, you will get a lot of burnouts. There are days that you wake up and you would have no ginger, you have no eagerness, you never want to stand up and carry your phone. There are days that you will have great ideas and you execute great ideas, and then there are days that you don't even feel like doing anything at all, or you will not even have ideas anymore, or you feel so, disappointed, and so I don't know the word, there's a particular word I'm looking for, but there are some days that I just get so disappointed with the views and the engagements that I just zone out and I don't really even care at all. So get ready to have a lot of burnout, because you might be feeling like, oh my god, I'm just starting, I'm at my peak, I have a lot of ideas. The idea that you feel that you have 1 million, a lot of people are on YouTube and they must have done this one way or the other, and it's just what people, if people gravitate towards you, do you understand? And if people, like, there's this drive that people have like towards you, that you might be doing the same thing and somebody will just like you on more than the other person. So it's just grace at the end of the day, which brings me to my next point: give yourself grace. Like, I have learned to give myself grace. I've learned to, like, don't beat myself too much. You have tried your best, you have done what you could do, then you leave it to God. If it's meant to be, it will be. If it's not meant to be, no matter how hard you work on it, it will not be, and that's fine. Still give yourself grace, still pat yourself on your shoulders that I had this, I did this for some certain period of time and I'm happy with the outcome of it. There are a lot of people that are laughing and making sneaking nasty comments that do not even have the mind that you have to carry your camera and sit down and do what you are doing. So give yourself grace. It's not easy to put yourself out there. It's not easy to just look at your phone or your camera and be talking like I'm talking right now, and someone else is watching it and is engaged by it and listens to you. It's not easy. It's not easy to feel dumb sometimes and still sit down here and do it over and over again. It is not easy, and yet you do it. So give yourself grace. Say yes, favor you have tried. I tell myself that all the time. When I start feeling discouraged, yes, that's the word. When I start feeling discouraged, I tell myself, you have done well, baby girl. Don't beat yourself too much. So that's my third point. Yeah, on to my next point: create a community. Create your community. Like, now I see YouTube as my family. You might have 2 subscribers, you might have 20 subscribers, but see it as, this is my people. These are people that watched my videos, enjoyed that video, and decided to subscribe to watch more of that video. It is not an easy thing to create. Like, sometimes then we are really gravitating towards, oh my god, I want a lot of subscribers. But yes, you have one viral video and a bunch of people follow you, but like, do they really know you? Are they the OGs that saw you when I was on the bed holding my fan, and they still, wanted to follow this particular girl? Like, when I'm growing my YouTube channel, I've tried to, like, remove the mindset of just having a bunch of followers. I want to have followers. I want to have people that they are actually there for me to see my growth, and like, they've watched me come up from this young lady into this woman. Like, that's the kind of community that I want to create on YouTube. And most of the time, when starting YouTube, people say, oh my god, it's oversaturated, there are too many YouTubers now, like, who is going to follow you and the rest? Do you know something that I've realized? You see a human being that has 1 point something million followers, and I asked, like, my friend, I'm like, do you know this person? And she's like, no, I don't even know this person. So there is a community for you on YouTube. No matter how small the community is, there's actually a place for you. You might feel like, there's too many YouTubers already, so who is going to want to view me, or who's going to want to watch my journey? But trust me, there's like how many billions and trillions of people on this planet Earth. 1.5 million people might follow you and might not even know the next person. So just create your community and grow with them. That's another thing that I've learned after 1 year on YouTube, that it's not about the mass, but it's about the value that mass brings to you. There are some people that have a whole bunch of followers and today they're happy with them, and the next minute something happens and you see everybody bashing them in their comments. But there are some really intimate, YouTubers that you see that when they are crying, their followers are crying with them. When they are sad, their followers are uplifting them. When they are rising, their followers are happy with them. And that's the kind of community that I want to create. I just hope that I'm in the frame. But yeah, on to my next point. Yes, enjoy yourself. In everything that you are doing, try to have this big smile on your face. I don't know why I'm so happy today, but I'm really happy doing this video. Enjoy yourself in whatever you're doing. If you are doing something and you're not enjoying yourself, that it is not for you. I know nowadays they'll be like, oh my god, Gen Zs, we have no work ethic. You start a job and next thing you're complaining about your mental health and you're not happy. Why should I be in a place where I'm unhappy? That's yesterday's news. Nowadays, in whatever thing that you're doing, whatever work or whatever position you find yourself, the goal is to enjoy yourself while doing what you're doing. Like that's when I feel like I'm going to be fulfilled. When I've gotten to the point I am doing something that I enjoy doing and I'm making money off it, I feel like at that point I'm just going to be really pleased with myself. Like once I get to the point where I know that okay, I am happy doing what I am doing, yeah, that is chef's kiss. On to my next point. You are not too old to learn. Learning never stops. That's the next point. When I started, there's some certain things that I went online to like try and learn. Because first of all, I edit my own videos. I do all my editings. I am my video director. I am my lighting director. So I do everything myself. And I had to go online to like learn some certain things. And after learning those particular things, I started. And you might feel like it's enough, but then you go online and you see people doing amazing things with their videos with just their phone, because most of the time you might feel like they are using like these expensive gadgets. I'll get to that, but most times that's not fact. So I now had to like keep on refreshing my memory and my brain on newer methods and newer things to actually do you understand, to make my video look so much nicer. Do you get? So I believe that learning never stops. So yeah, so on YouTube after 1 year I realized that you keep on learning. Yes, my next point is this: gadgets. Expensive gadgets are not really what they make it off to be. When I started YouTube, I started it with just my phone. I keep on saying that a lot, but sentimental to me. I started with just my phone and a stool with pillows. That's how I started. Like, I know I'm not there yet, but I just want to like explain that most times you are waiting to start because you feel like you need to buy these expensive things for you to start, which is not entirely true. I feel like the most essential thing that you actually need as a YouTuber is a mic, like I have here, just to enhance your audio and make it like seem more professional and filtered. Do you get? And then probably a tripod stand, and that's fine. All those unnecessary lights, like even my ring lights bar, most of the time I don't even make use of it, because when you're on the go safe, you cannot start carrying those bunch of lights and ring lights with you. Most of the time it's just my tripod stand and my mic that I have to carry along with me. So don't feel like, oh, I have to have some certain gadgets for me to actually start my YouTube journey, because that is not so. You can start your YouTube journey with whatever that is feasible for you at that point. And yes, if you have the money to buy all those things, fine, go all out and buy all those things and make your video what you feel like your video should be. But if you do not have like the capacity financially to get all those things, there's nothing wrong with starting with what you have. Mind you, I've watched a lot of videos where YouTubers are like, oh, I've bought this light for so many and that light, and they barely even use it, because at the end of the day, natural light is the best light. Let's not deceive ourselves. Yes, we'll say yellow light, blue light, the neon lights moving, but natural light has this beautiful effect that it has on the skin, and plus a very nice iPhone, and you are glistering like you are money. So just get a good phone, a mic, a tripod stand, and use nature. At the end of the day, if your house is dark, go to a park. Everybody now has a camera out. Don't feel too shy. That's your problem. But if you're that shy, find a space, find a friend's house, like I do most of the time. So don't limit yourself because of some certain gadgets that you are not capable of getting at the point. Like right now, I really want a certain mic, but I don't have the capacity, I don't have the money for it. I'm not going to kill myself. I have to make do with what I have, and it's working for me. And you are listening right now, and you are hearing me. Yes, you might not be hearing my beautiful voice the way you ought to, but you are still hearing me, so you get the point. Don't just wait for these expensive gadgets for you to start with what you actually have right now. That brings me to my last point. The most important thing that I learned starting this YouTube journey is that you should just start. Don't overthink it. Don't feel like you're not deserving of it. Don't feel like you have not gotten to where you ought to get to. Just begin. Start with what you have. Start with where you are at. Don't say, oh my God, when I get to this certain position, then I'll start. No, you are the position that you are supposed to be. And funny enough, I miss watching YouTube and finding relatable content, because everything now is so extravagant. We, the OGs that used to watch YouTube, like, there are some certain YouTubers that I started watching when, my God, they were just starting off life, and now they are married with kids. Like, is that growth? That's why I said earlier on, like, building a community is very necessary. Like, I feel like they are my sisters. I feel like they are my friends. I'm so obsessed with YouTube. Like, YouTube is not just a creating content place for me. YouTube is a place where I felt safe. That's why I call this place my safe space, because it's a place where I got to watch other people's life. I know that, okay, this person is going through this thing like me, so people don't feel that. But that's why I feel like nowadays, now YouTube has gone to a point whereby everybody just wants to live this glamorous lifestyle or show this glamorous lifestyle. Oh, I'm traveling to this place, and which is fine. I enjoy watching all those content, especially for people that I know have grown to a certain level to get what they are enjoying. I really enjoy watching their success, because that's what it's about. It's for us to, at a certain point, do things to become successful. That's the goal. So most of the time, I try to stop myself, because a lot of people that subscribers, they will not say, oh my God, you are no longer relatable. Did you want that person to keep on staying in a hole for the rest of the person's life? Where are you not happy that the person is progressing and moving in life? You should be happy. If you are not, you are a witch. Beep, let me beep that part out. But yeah, just start. Start with what you have. Start where you're at, and watch it blossom into something. Yeah, I'd like to thank the 159 subscribers that I currently have. Maybe when this video goes up, it's more than that. I don't know, but I remember starting. I say this a lot, and I'm doing my eye like I want to cry, but I'm not going to cry. I remember starting with just 20 subscribers, just 20, and in my head I was like counting it with my mother, my father, my sister, my friends, counting them in my hand, knowing the amount of people that has followed me. But now I'm even realizing that I don't know 159 people. I don't know 159 people, and yet you are following me for whatever reason. If maybe I just passed and you're like, oh my God, let me just, I'm happy you did. Thank you very much. Please, like, people view my videos and they don't like. Why are you not liking my videos? I don't know what I should be doing that I'm not doing right. But please, like, please subscribe. Leave a sorry, not a notification, but leave a comment. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me your own feelings. Like, today with me, I answer comments. I don't have plenty, so I answer. I better start leaving comments now that there's no, because soon there will be plenty and you will leave and I may not see. So leave the comment now. Something just came to my mind. I just forgot. Remember. God, old age. Yeah, I don't think I'm remembering it. So yeah, bye, lovelies. Mwah. I remember what I wanted to say, and I must say it. There is this thing that is happening to me, and I must stop it. Whereby I am not pushing myself the way I ought to push myself. That's one more point. Let me put it out there. Carry yourself on your head. I don't carry myself on my head the way I should carry myself on my head. Post your channel. Post it on your WhatsApp. Post it on your Instagram. Post it everywhere. Even if you are tired of seeing it, the ones that say, this girl has posted her nonsense channel again, still post it. Or sometimes I'll tell myself, my WhatsApp, how many people are viewing my status? It's the same regular people viewing the status over and over again. Post it and keep on posting in favor. I'm telling myself, because I've not been doing that. Favor, keep on posting those videos. I will keep on posting those videos on my Instagram. Even if it's just 3 people that views my post or views my story, I will keep on posting it. If it's only one, how many human beings that are going through my post, I will still keep on posting it. Like, I tend to be very shy and like feel like, oh my God, and it has not. I'm still so small on YouTube. I'm like, it's easy. If it's easy, carry your camera out and do it. Yeah. So bye.